In this video, we are going to go over the gold zones. Gold zones, mother effing gold zones. The mother effing gold zones are foundational to the juice strat. It is pretty much the first indicator that I created with the juice strat, and it's been beautiful. And why I think this is important is because the gold zones are visual indicators of where support and resistance exists. A lot of strategies or a lot of other people will teach you, okay, go look for your highs, go look for where price rejected, draw something like this, and now you have your supports and resistances. Some people are very good at doing that. Some people are not. I'm good at it, but I also understand there's a lot of room for error. There's a lot of room for error when you are drawing those out yourself because, well, you're making the decision. The motherfucking gold zones are based on an algorithm, based on math in the past. So what you're seeing here is past data created these levels here. And there's only two things you have to ask yourselves. When price gets to one of these gold zones, you ask yourself, is it going to bounce or is it going to break? And for example, I will zoom out here. Let me go to the replay mode here. So let's go to 6:30 on this day because that's when we began. So 6:30 on this day. So 6:30 on this day right here, just looking at this. You know, when we're looking at the gold zones here and here, we're looking at what price just did. Price during Asia and London session rejected off of S1 gold zone. When we use the gold zones, once again, there's only one of two things that can happen when price gets to a gold zone. And that is bounce or break. In this case, price bounced off of this gold zone. Where would we expect price to go? To the next gold zone. That is the juice. The sooner and quicker you can realize that and believe in that, the sooner you will be taking longer entries, which means more profits. So let's play it out from here. Remember, price just bounced off of here. So where are we expecting price to go? Let's play it out. It bounced. So I'm expecting price to go up to S1. My apologies. We're playing it out right now. And that's it. So when we use the gold zones, they're one of our indicators we use to enter and where to exit, right? Without the gold zones, sometimes we have no idea. I mean, you may be able to take a good entry, but figuring out where to exit is difficult. And it's probably more important than knowing when to enter. Maybe they're both equally important, but a lot of people I know can get into great entries, but they have a hard time figuring out when is a realistic time to take profit. And that's what the gold zones provide for us. If you were to enter someplace over here off of the S1 because price bounced off of it, you can realistically hold it to the next gold zone. And let's just look at another day. Day prior to that day right there, right? This day over here, there's a 6:30 is right here, right in this area. And price doesn't go all the way up to R1 gold zone. But if we look left, we can see that the previous day gold zone is right here. And that is what we rejected off of. So if we're looking at that, as price comes underneath the P gold zone, what happens? Do we bounce or do we break? We break. And once we break through P gold zone, where does price go? Down to S1. At that point, you would be done. Entry here off of P, dropping down S1 gold zone. Taking your profit, you're done for the day. That's it. And this is only within my 6:30 time frame, right? Like I trade at 6:30 New York Open. Well, 6:30 here in Oregon on the West Coast, which is 9:30 there in New York. And then looking at around, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in this area, You know, look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. All it did was come straight down. And the one candle that you probably could enter in on, there's probably one or two different entries you could have. Both of these would have kept you very, very safe. That's the gold zones. We use them as areas of support and resistance. Take and place your entries near them when you can. They are the best and most rewarding entries. Understand that they do end up taking sometimes a little while to play out because it is a pretty big distance that you're going. This one P here down to the gold zone, probably right in this area. That was 2,102 pips in 2 hours and 20 minutes. So in the grand scheme of everything, that's actually not that long to get 2,100 pips. Those are the gold zones. For those of you who are Juice members listening to this, when you guys go back and practice, all I really want you guys to do is go look at price as it broke or bounced through the gold zones. Did it break through? Where did it go? Up. Over here, did we bounce? Where did we go? Up. Did we break through? Where did we go? Up. The sooner you guys can truly understand what happens and trust it, the sooner you guys will be taking these longer, more rewarding entries. That is the mother effing gold zones. I'll see you guys next time. Juice strap, baby.